President Uhuru Kenyatta, Deputy President William Ruto, ODM Party leader Raila Odinga, and other leaders today joined the family, friends, and relatives of Karanja Kabage in Rongai, Nakuru County for a funeral service of the late lawyer, politician, and a businessman as well. Kabage died on Friday along Southern Bypass near Kibera, Nairobi, as he drove towards current direction at about 10 p.m. Before his death, Karanja served in various capacities in the business sector. He was a board member of the Kenya Private Sector Alliance, National Social Security Fund, Labour Advisory Board, and Energy Regulatory Authority Commission, among others.
Compassion and unwavering adherence to decisions.
Can take our seats, and even as the pastors pray.
It is well with my soul. It is well. It is well with my soul. With my soul. It is well.
Allow me to take you through the first reading in the book of Psalm, chapter 90, verse 12 to 17. Verse 12, teach us to number our days, that we may gain a heart of wisdom.
I met Mr. Kabage in 1991 when I was a student who was finishing her fellowship in insurance. And like many have said, he picked me up amongst many. I didn't know him before then. I was going forward as a student who had graduated and done well, and he picked me up when he was starting the insurance company. And since then, it's been history. We have continued to work together many years. And so as a board, Mr. Kabage, our group chairman, did his part to ensure that the foundation of Pacific was sufficiently reinforced to withstand any storm. While this particular storm may have sprung a surprise and left us shaken to the core, we are still standing. We know that Chairman, in his meticulous nature, would have expected us to show up and uphold the integrity of this great ship, Pacific Group. On behalf of the Board of Directors of Pacific, allow me to express our pain following the untimely demise of our group chairman, Mr. Kabage, a man whose visionary leadership successfully steered the group of companies in a highly competitive business environment. I think somebody has mentioned how tough it is to do insurance. You can imagine leading organizations to do the same business. We as a board, we affirm our commitment and unwavering support in advancing the ideals upon which Chairman's commendable legacy stands. In the dynamic and often cutthroat world of insurance, Chairman's character traits, and his qualities, which have been mentioned here, but for the sake of affirming the same, I would want to repeat honesty, integrity, and discipline, and to a large extent, reflect the values of the Pacific Group.
Pia kuchukua nafasi kusema mimi binafsi, Bwana Kabage nimemjua kwa muda mrefu, kuanzia nianze siasa, lakini si hizo za 1960s, but kila mtu wako na zamani yake. Katika zamani yangu, in the last 10 years, we have walked the journey together, and I must say that he is a man of great honor. He's a man who kept his word. He's a man who was very professional, and a lot of times when we met from 2013 and before, even in his campaigns, he ran them professionally, which is sometimes not exactly what many of us do. And I think also While saying that, I must say Kabage always spoke the truth. And sometimes, too much truth in politics can be dangerous. Because public sometimes likes being fed with truths and half-truths and that kind of thing. But Mr. Kabage said it as it was. He may not have gone to Parliament or to Senate or any other office, but we shall remember him for his greatest ideas. We will all go to Parliament. Many may have gone to Parliament or even being a governor or any other position, but it is your ideas, the ideas that you propel, the people you nurture, like the young man who stood here, that will be remembered for many years to come. I remember during my inauguration as governor here, he came with a young lawyer and said, just 1 minute, I'm only asking of you, please take care. A very young lady who wanted to join the county, do legal issue and so on and so forth. But like the young man said, he was always mentoring and nurturing somebody. And I think this is really what we must say, that our young people are deserving of people who can hold their hand to the next level. And Mr. Kabage has left a mark in that area. Allow me also to say that in our interaction,
Mheshimiwa Kabage wasn't a pretender. He loved this country with his heart. Anytime we went for lunch, from the village, we don't get good lunch. Mheshimiwa Kabage has a very good kitchen in his office. So I would go there for modern lunches after the potatoes in Nyandarua County. And I really enjoyed the discussions you'd go through with Mheshimiwa Kabage are wonderful. And as the governor says, he will discuss with you matters of culture, matters of industry, matters of economy. In the conference there, he discussed issues of security and he discussed issues of energy. And he was reminding us that we can't move even the four pillars without having energy that must be developed in our economy. So we want to honor this very great man, a great hero. He was a very humble person. In Nyandarua County, when I became governor, he was given the Beyond Zero ambulance to donate to a county of his choice. There were 2. He gave one to Nakuru County and he gave one to Nyandarua County. So every day in Nyandarua County, that Beyond Zero campaign, together with the one given by the First Lady, treats at least 200 people, 100 people, because they move all over the place with Cuban doctors and local doctors, diagnosing diseases and helping the poor people, evangelicals, to overcome their sicknesses. So this is a very great man. He's a philanthropist, and he was not a pretender. He was a scholar, a very good researcher. I think the ones we describe here can't describe this great man. Thank you very much.
Let me, at a very personal level, convey my deepest condolences from myself and my wife Tessie to you upon the passing away of Karanja Kabage. He was a very good friend. This man was neat. Very neat. His dressing immaculate. His office neat. His house neat. His garden very neat. Until my wife was telling me that when you get to Nakuru, tell Joyce and the family that they had green fingers because they made the environment wonderful. You would walk and Kabage's garden is excellent. And that was him. He wanted a neat government. He wanted neat business. He wanted neat leaders. He wanted neat judicial services. He wanted neat politics. He wanted everything neat.
Nimekuja kuaga rafiki yetu na ndugu yetu KK. Na vile mmesikia rafiki yangu na ndugu yangu Msali amesema KK alikuwa ni mtu mungwana. Alikuwa ni mtu mungwana ambaye alikuwa amependa watu. Tena yeye alikuwa ni mtu ambaye kwa kimombo inasema patriot. Mkenya kamili. ambaye alikuwa anapenda nchi yake ya Kenya. Tumeanza na yeye akiwa yeye alikuwa anauza insurance those days. Wakati mwingine mimi nilikuwa waziri wa Kawi, Minister for Energy. And I started talking about energy security and how we can expand our generation capacity in this country and lower the costs. And I talked of all various options. The renewables, hydro, solar, wind, geothermal. And then I said we should also not leave the option of nuclear energy. Niliposema mambo nuclear energy, watu wengi wakaanza kutetemeka. Ati maana yake walikuwa nafikiria ati Raila anaongea juu ya nuclear bomb. I told them there's what is called peaceful use of nuclear energy. When I made the statement, KK came to my office. He said, I want to see you. I said, this is what I've been thinking about. That for us to get security, you need to look at the nuclear option. Because it gives us opportunity to install a plant with a big capacity. Then we now start on to complement with other sources of energy. And that's how he found himself first in that committee of nuclear. Later on in the commission of nuclear. He was very passionate. The other time he told me, I'm going to university.
Many of us grew under the tutelage of Karanja Kabage. I know many people don't have that history. But that is the history I have with this man. He successfully mentored us. When his time came to join politics, I remember in 2007, he booked an appointment and he came to see me. And as has been said here, Karanja is an amazing person because he's the only man I know, with the passage of time, he grew younger, even just by looking at him. And smart, and he added more degrees. So when he came to see me, and he told me he's going to run for Senator of Nakuru, and he wanted me to tell him a few things. I regret that I wasn't very successful. He had helped me in business. I wasn't very successful in helping him in politics. Although I told him, hii siasa iko na juu na chini, na vitisho ni mingi, heshima ni kidogo, na hapa katikati mabroka ni wengi. So he told me, hiyo ya mabroka, maybe I can hapo naweza kuelewa because I have a brokerage firm. But as things should be, he was built and made for a different field. And we all know he was a giant in the field that he was gifted as a professional, as a business person, he influenced policy, as has been said here by all the leaders who have spoken ahead of me. And therefore, I share in those who have said, we are burying here today a great Kenyan and a patriot, a man who loved this country and made a huge contribution without pay, without being asked, without position, in moving our country forward. And as fate would have it, in fact, on the day we had Bob Collymore, I agree with Lee. He was right there. And in fact, I remember when we were coming out, the president stretched his hand and said a lot to him. Little did we know that in under a week, we'd be doing this. Again, it just helps to show that life is what it is, but it is God who finally determines our fate. Your Excellency, in conclusion, as Lee has said, when you came here, you promised the people of Rongai that the road from Salga to Rongai would be done. I am sure they can confirm that it is done. You also promised them the road from Bahati through Lower Solai to Subukia. I was here on Sunday on that road, and I can confirm to you, Your Excellency, it is 70%. It's moving. And many of the other programs that are going on in this county. We will continue, Your Excellency, to work with all the leaders to make sure that the programs of the government that you run continue to be executed in accordance with the promise that you made to the people of Kenya. With those many remarks, ladies and gentlemen, let me request His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, to come and make his remarks. Your Excellency, sir.
Waombolezaji wote, hamjambo. God is good, and all the time. Adwa Mang'U muriega. Muriega. Asanti sana. Vile nimesema, tuko hapa siku ya leo kumsindikiza ndugu yetu, shujaa wa taifa letu la Kenya, mtu ambaye amejitolea kubadilisha maisha na pia kubadilisha nchi yetu. Na kubadilisha maisha na nchi yetu kupitia jasho na kazi kubwa ambayo ametekeleza, haswa katika industry yake ya insurance kutoka wakati alianzia, lakini pia katika sekta mbalimbali za taifa letu la Kenya. Nafikiri tunaweza kusema bila uoga ya kwamba alikuwa mtu mwaminifu. Alikuwa mtu ambaye aliamini kufanya kazi kwa bidii na kukula jasho yake. Dale ya gadithino ya mudoge, ale ya gadithino yake. Lakini pia alikuwa anashughulikia mambo mengine ambayo inahusu maisha ya Wakenya. Sio tu kazi yake ya insurance, lakini pia mambo tofauti ambayo inaguza maisha ya Wakenya. Ni kwa njia gani tungeweza pamoja kuboresha maisha ya Wakenya? Umesikia yale ambaye amesemwa hapa, ya kwamba alikuwa anasema ukiwa mgonjwa, kwani bima ya tajiri na bima ya ule ambaye haina pesa kwa nini iwe tofauti? Ukiwa mgonjwa, we ni mgonjwa, au ni namna gani? Hakuna ugonjwa ya tajiri na ugonjwa ya maskini. Kunaye? Kigonjeka umegonjeka jameni. Kumaanisha ya kwamba yake haikuwa tu biashara, ilikuwa kuboresha na kuimarisha maisha ya Wakenya wenzake na kuhakikisha ya kwamba taifa linakuwa pamoja. Na nafikiria siku ya leo tukimuaga, kama kuna heshima tungempatia ni kuiga hiyo maisha yake, ya kwamba sisi zote tujitolee. Tukiwa wafanyi biashara, ni gani haya tunafanya? Sio tu kujisaidia sisi binafsi, lakini kusaidia wale ambao wametuzunguka. Ukiwa mwanasiasa, sio tu kufikiria juu ya tumbo yako, ujiulize utaboresha maisha ya wananchi kwa njia gani? Ukiwa daktari, sio kusema tu nagojea mshahara na sitafanya bila mshahara, na hapo mtu anafariki. Ukumbuke maisha ya mwananchi, maisha ya mwenzako ni muhimu zaidi ya ile ambayo unaweka kwa mfuko yako. Na tukifanya hivyo, hiyo Singapore ya ndugu yetu Mheshimiwa Musalia Mudavadi, it will be there. It will be there because it takes commitment, it takes dedication, it takes selflessness to help us achieve that objective. Kini kama kila siku mtu anafikiria juu yake peke yake, hali yake peke yake, hatuwezi tukasonga mbele. Na ndipo tunasema wenzangu, tuwe watu ambao watapendana kama Wakenya. Tuwe watu ambao watakata hii tabu yetu na shida za upuzi za kikabila. Mambo haya haiwezi yatusongeshe mbele. Tuataka, na hiyo nataka kukubaliana na governor, ni mambo yale ambayo yalikuwa muhimu kwa Karanja. Hii barabara ya kutoka Nairobi kwenda mpaka Mang'U Summit, alikuwa anauliza kila wakati itaanzishwa lini. Mimi nataka niwaambie majaliwa ya Mwenyezi Mungu tutaianzisha mwaka huu. Mambo pia ya airport, na ndio Wakenya waweze kuwa na uhuru wa kutembea pahali popote. Hata hiyo tutaianzisha pale Lanet, na tuwe na airport hapo ambao Wakenya wa Nakuru wanaweza kuingia, waende Mombasa, waende kwingine bila kutaabika ati wanaenda Eldoret au wanaenda Nairobi. Mambo haya ndio ya muhimu jameni kwetu sisi wote. Kwa hivyo mimi sitaki ninene mengi. Yangu ni kuwauliza viongozi wenzangu, wacha tushike mstari wa kazi, kwa sababu wakati wa siasa jameni utakuja na ukija uwanja utakuwa wazi, au ni namna gani? Lakini wakati sasa ni wakati wa kazi na wa kuboresha maisha ya hawa ambao wako mbele yetu, si ni hivyo? Anyway, mimi sitaki niseme mengi. Andũ amangu nĩ mwaigua barabara ĩyo nĩ twathondekire, ĩno nayo no ngũmũthondekere, ĩno ya gũthiĩ Cabinet, na ĩno ĩngĩ ya kumĩra haha gũthiĩ kinya Rongai, onayo nĩ tũgũthondeka. Maũndũ macio nĩmo twĩna bata namo. Ngai aromũrathima na mũige, na family mũmenye twĩ hamwe na inyuĩ. Maũndũ marĩa mothe tũngĩhota kũmwĩkĩra no gũtũũria mũgũtũũria. Ngai amũrathime na mũhe na mai amurathime ahorerie ngoro cianyu. It's been a heavy loss, yeah? And we trust that God will give you comfort, will give you strength to bear it, and for you to recognize and to acknowledge that you have friends who will stand by with you.
Reporting for the Kenya Digital News, my name is John Matava.